From Free FinCal, and every year on April Fool's Day, I pay my term life insurance premium, and I did so yesterday. And this was the 10th payment. So my cover was started on April 1st, 2010, and yesterday was my 10th payment. I have a Amulya Jeevan LIC policy. Uh, at that time, well, first of all, I have a deep mistrust of private insurers, whether they are life or health. And at that time, anyway, there was not much of online players except Religare. And I don't crib about premium, the high premium of LIC and so on. So I paid it. At that time, my premium was loaded for obesity and blood pressure. And at that time, my premium was practically equal to my take-home pay. A month's take-home pay was equal to my premium. The thing I wanted to tell you is that there are many things that you should do after you buy the term insurance policy. But before that, I want to tell you, when I got that premium in my hand, not premium in my hand, no, the policy document in my hand. When I got the policy document in my hand, I felt like I have provided for my family. Although my net worth at that time was practically zero or less than zero because my debt had not completely gone out. But I felt like I've done something. That feeling I did not have after when my net worth grew and the returns came and I started investing when I hit financial independence. That during all those junctures, during all those milestones, I never got that feeling when I had got that policy document. Of course, the first thing is it's not important that you hold the policy document. Your nominees, your spouse, your parents, whoever will benefit from the policy should know where the policy document is. They should know how much is the sum assured, what is the nature of the policy, and what is the percentage share in the nomination. Many things have happened after the time I got my policy. At that time in 2010, in my institute, there was no group life insurance. Of course, when there is always a bad incident, then there is a action taken. A young faculty member died with leaving nothing behind in terms of assets to the family, and then they realized the importance of group life cover. They also got a health cover along with that. Gradually, the group life cover sum assured has increased, and today that my term cover value is equal to my group cover value, so it's like 2x benefit for my family. One thing that has happened is that we always say that you need to buy term insurance only when you only as long as you need, and today I can let go of that money because my net worth has grown up. We'll talk about that. But the point is that because of inflation and because of increase in salary, my premium paying ability has grown many-fold. At that time, like I said, my premium was my monthly take-home pay. My annual premium was my monthly take-home pay, but today it's much smaller. Therefore, today that's nothing. I can afford it. So what? It's a little bit extra. So what? So let it go. I don't care. Let it run. I mean, it runs until my retirement, but I mean, it's such a small amount that I don't care anymore. So that's how it should be. So your income should grow and your expenses should not grow as much, so that your premium looks small. Yeah. So the first thing I wanted to say is make sure the nominees and the people who will benefit from it know where the policy is, what are the terms and conditions, etc. Please maintain a health record. Because at that when you buy, you may not have any issues in your health. Many people between 25 to 35 buy term cover today, and after you buy, you may have diabetes issues, you may have heart problems and so on. Please maintain a health record. You must have a clear record saying I was detected. The doctor should have a letter saying detected diabetes or heart issues or whatever anything big or small on such and such a date. That date should be obviously after your policy was started. You don't need to inform the insurer about all this, but you should have it in your record. Put those things along with your nomination, along with your policy papers, because in case of a claim, and they make issues because of, you say this person has diabetes, maybe he had diabetes before the policy started and so on, then your nominees will have problems. Then they can easily go and tell the insurer, look, this is the date of inception of the disease and the date is after the policy started, so there's no issue. So please maintain a health record and also maintain your health. Please get healthy. I mean, if I was this lean when I got the policy, my cover would have been much less. But unfortunately, I was quite obese at that time. I mean, I'd be pretty rotten. So please work on your health and don't start bad habits. The problem is many people get term cover very young and they may switch jobs, and in certain jobs there is a culture of drinking socially, and there is a culture of smoking socially, and occasional drinking is okay, but sometimes you never know, you can take to it, so you can start drinking or smoking after you take the cover. Please don't do stupid things like that. That will cause problems not only to your health obviously, but also at the time of claim. And please don't say after 3 years they will nobody can reject the policy, nobody can reject the claim and so on. That's just nonsense. Insurers can delay the claim for any amount of time for any reason, and your nominee will be the one suffering. Please recognize payment delayed is payment denied, just as the same as justice. So don't say there is this section, that section in IRDA. Nobody will come and protect you. They will simply say please provide evidence, or they will say there is some delayed with prejudice or something like that. That's it. You will have to fight. Your nominee will have to fight. You won't be there. So don't say there is this rule, that rule. Don't talk rules. Rules will never help you. In reality, I will talk about reality when I discuss my mother's health insurance cover. You'll know it will take time. Claims will take time. So don't talk rules. You can't rely on them. Please start investing and increase your net worth. Your first milestone should be your liquid net worth should be equal to your term cover. The second milestone should be your equity exposure. Your equity asset allocation should be equal to your term cover. By luck, but by grace of God, I have been able to achieve both those milestones, go beyond them in a reasonably short time. But you can give yourself 10 to 15 years time. In 15 years, your liquid net worth should be equal. Suppose you have a 1 crore. Let's say many people have a 1 crore cover. So give yourself 15 years to become a crorepati. Net worth should become liquid net worth. Total fixed income plus equity should be 1 crore in 10 to 15 years. Then after a few more years, your equity should be equal to 1 crore. So your fixed income will be separate. Keep that as milestones. Work towards it. Many people say, how will buying fixed life cover help with combating inflation? You combat inflation not by buying additional life covers, but by investing right. Of course, if your circumstances change, suppose you got term life cover before you got married. After you got married, you wanted 1 child, but you got 2, or maybe you got 3 because you went to a fertility clinic. Then you have to buy additional cover. All those things are different. That is a change in circumstances. But for the same circumstances, to beat inflation, you have to invest right. So please work towards increasing your net worth. Today I'm making a lot of mistakes. I don't know why. Please recognize their payment will be delayed, not denied. It need not be denied, but it will be delayed. They should answer back within 2 weeks, I think, but it may take a month. They will send you a letter asking for more documentation, more clarification. Then you have to send it back. Then it will take another 2 weeks. 1 more letter, 2 more weeks. It will just keep going like this. 2 or 3 months will go away. Please recognize whether it is health insurance or life insurance. The moment there is a claim, don't imagine immediately somebody will come from the insurance company, knock on your door, put the money on a nice plate and give it to your nominee. That's not how things work. That is not how the world works. it will take a couple of months. Assume that a claim will be paid only after 3 to 6 months. So your family should be able to manage their day-to-day expenses during that time. So build your emergency fund. Build your emergency fund. Keep contributing 5 to 10% of your salary to that emergency fund every month, whether you use the fund or not. Just keep doing that. So those are things that you need to do after you take a life insurance policy. Your job does not get over when you get that policy document. In fact, the steps you need to take to protect your family have just started, and you've just taken the first step by buying term life cover. So that's what I wanted to say in this video. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you again in another video. Quick announcement: I have uploaded, or rather posted the this month's April 2019 Free FinCal equity screener. I will make a video on that tomorrow, but you can use the link in the description and get it. So thank you. Bye bye.